Hello there, Exy here, and on this video, I'm going to talk about how my art style improved as I keep on making Webtoon episodes every other day. For those who don't know yet, I'm the creator of the Webtoon Canvas comic, The Grand Circle, and I've been posting new episodes every other week. So if you have a Webtoon account and would love to read fantasy and action comics, you should consider reading mine. I'll post my Webtoon link on the description below. So did my art style really develop? What part of my art has improved? The drawing on my panels got easier. How significant was the change? On this video, I will try to answer these questions as I will also share some photos of my previous work along with the process of my webcomic journey. First question: did my art style really improve? My simple answer is yes. I wouldn't be making this video otherwise. That being said, some of you might ask, how noticeable is the change? Sometimes, when you're too focused on what you're doing, you often forget about the small things, as some of your actions might be coming out naturally, less critical thinking, but more on trial and error or on intuition. For example, during the first few episodes in my Webtoon Canvas series, my panels were more set on outdoor backgrounds. Thus, my thinking back then was to make the backgrounds more colorful and appropriate on what place the story is currently happening. But on the later episodes, I was challenged to draw more indoor backgrounds because the setting was inside the classroom. So I had to try my best to apply my art on the necessary objects and figures that I have to put on my panel. Meaning, I have to make the tables, the floors, the windows match the art style that I have set on my webcomic. Therefore, no 3D backgrounds or objects, but I had to draw them accordingly so that it doesn't look out of place. So with this, I was able to draw more scenarios or scenes using my art style. I was able to learn more about which part should I apply lighting or smoothing brushes on, and I learned how I should make magic effects in my own art style so it doesn't look out of place. Second question: what part of my art has improved? On the colors, I would say the more I color my characters, the more I become aware of what shade of color I should apply on the other characters as well, and what kind of colors I have to use to make it more vibrant, but still not look out of place. My line art, on the other hand, still need a lot more improvement. Since I'm a really lazy artist sometimes, I usually draw my lines directly but not on top of some sketch. So basically, if I were making a manga, I would probably not have my Nemo with me. Nemo, I believe, is what they call drafts, so they will know how the panels will look like before they even make it. But my line art has become more uniform with the other panels because I have concluded along the way that I have to make my line thickness to 2, so it will look the same with the rest of my drawings inside the panel. I also improved my way of making vertical panels, but I still have a long way to go to give that wow factor, I believe. Right now, I'm just trying to make my episodes done on time, but if I have ample time, I would really try to make these panels more appealing to the eyes. Moving on to the next question: did drawing on my panels get easier? I should say yes and no. Yes, in a sense, where if I keep on drawing this character, if I try to draw them again on the next panel, somehow I can easily make strokes more natural, since I drew their face, their hair, eyebrows more than I can possibly imagine. So basically, when you keep on drawing the same concept, your muscle memory will help you draw more faster. And no, in a sense that as you keep on making new episodes, chances of having another challenging art concept is more likely to happen. Therefore, it's always a learning process for me. It gets easier sometimes, but some cases you have to go over brainstorming and trial and error to achieve what you want to put on the panels. Also, I noticed that I'm no longer reluctant on experimenting on putting the panels elsewhere, since I've been trying to make new episodes more lively, so that every time the reader scrolls on their mobile phones or on the website, it will also uplift the excitement even for a little bit. Now, moving on to the next question: how significant was the change? I believe the change was highly significant for me, given that on every episode I make, I become more free and natural when it comes to generating ideas on what to put on my panel. Because as experience comes in, there is this feeling of wanting to put more than you are currently capable of. And as more and more things you become capable of doing through experience, hence there are more and more things that you can try to experiment and apply to make your panels more fun and enjoyable. That being said, I now feel more excited than ever in putting them into my panels and sharing on my own comic. Also, I can still see more potential in my art style, and I feel like I'm really going to improve if I keep on being aware on my drawing process and making improvements bits by bits along the way. Just so you know, the art style that I apply on my webtoon is really different on the art style that I use when I try to draw fan arts. My fan arts are more likely semi-realistic with lots of shadings and lighting. As I said before, I intentionally made my webtoon canvas art style simple so that I can reach my schedules without hassle. This hobby is really giving me relief, especially if I see your progress and that your drawings get better every other week. It feels like a really good achievement for me. Maybe on the next episodes or videos, I will be talking about how my story progressed on Webtoon Canvas or how I'm planning to progress with my story. Also, I'm planning to post my animation learning progress here on my channel. You might want to look forward on that as well. I've been learning animation these past few weeks so that it will help me on my future YouTube content. Also, maybe it will help me create like a trailer for my webtoon. I think that would be fun. And that's it for now, guys. We have to take note that every day we can keep on improving if we just keep on investing time and effort for our actions. I'm really happy to see some support on my videos, especially by liking them and commenting on them, and also by subscribing on my channel. It really helps me a lot. I'm planning on posting more fan content in the coming weeks, so consider subscribing on my channel to keep you posted. What about you? Have you seen some improvement on your webtoon art? Feel free to share your experience in the comment section below. Thank you very much and enjoy your day.